Welcome back to Triple Threat Wrestling. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We drop wrestling content for your viewing pleasure all the time. I am joined by MVP, and we are on the heels of Saturday Night Main Event. Brother, before we get into it, I got to tell you, wrestling since January 1st has been awesome. I don't know if Triple H is watching all of our shit on YouTube, but changes have been made. It's been good.
No, we're just talking about the E, right?
Just the E, yeah. It's been entertaining, yeah. Lack of wrestling now.
No, nothing about the other side.
The other side.
Elite.
Oh yeah. No, none of that.
I haven't seen anything.
No, I
haven't seen anything this year.
It could exist. It could not exist. I have no idea. But
I saw Andrade. That's it.
Yeah, and which is WWE news technically because he just debuted over there again for the 8th time. But anyway, Saturday Night Main Event was awesome. We have further developments. I'm telling you, wrestling has been so dope because like now that we actually pulled the trigger and made Drew champion, there's so many different things for him to do. He's involved with Jacob and Cody. He's involved with Sami. He was involved with, the Trick Williams and Randy Orton talking about them. It's like you don't know what's going to happen. I love it. Like if Cody was still champion, like okay, probably going to Orton at Mania, and it's boring. I'm happy to see the changes. So, you've watched Saturday Night Main Event, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just start in the beginning. So we have the unmatch. It wasn't really a match. It was a crazy brawl, but we got Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
I got to hear your thoughts on this because watching it was just amazing because they went all over the crowd. It looked like I felt bad for the security guards because they were getting roughed up. Like Cody's throwing recycling bins at them and, almost fought over the hot dog stand. Like they were all over the place. And I think that the segment from SmackDown with them really put fire into this brawl. I'm really excited to see where it goes. So I want to hear your thoughts on it.
Well, first of all, I want to know how much Cody Rhodes owes fans in drinks and beverages. Because he stole like 5 beverages to throw at Jacob Fatu during the whole segment. But we got Jacob Fatu interrupting Cody's second woe, which we've never seen. And then just flat out chaos. Just chaos. Yeah. Match didn't, no bell rang, so match didn't start. And just like you said, brawl out throughout the whole entire arena. And it was awesome. Because I don't know. I don't need to go from here because this would have been a one-off or something because he's still beefing with Drew also. They both are. Maybe it leads to a triple threat down the line. But just a flat out one-on-one match would not have settled it. So them pivoting to just a brawl pre-match, so the match never gets started, kind of makes sense. But then this leads to their interaction when they meet each other in the Rumble. If they meet each other in the Rumble,
if they don't have a match at the Rumble.
Yeah, I don't see that happening because they're gonna be like, "Hey, you need to stay away from each other." I mean, like during the fight, like one of the security guards was like, "Think about the Rumble, and he just got like hit in the face.
Yeah.
But yeah, to your point, all the security guards, the extras, just being pummeled by Jacob and Cody.
And there's one spot where they're standing on that production crate, and the security guard's in the middle of them, like, oh, this poor guy is about to get yeeted off that fucking.
Stop it. And then they both get, and then out of nowhere, just Drew throws Jacob off the platform through a table, and then power bombs Cody through the other one. And for a moment there, I was looking at it, and I was like, yo, this is my show. This is getting out of hand. Y'all need to stop this shit. And he's just looking at them,
Yep.
and I'm like, this is my shit now.
Yep.
I'm like, it was pretty dope, but at the same time, it's not the end between those three.
Yeah. No, it's not. And I mean, I did post my WrestleMania 42 prediction video earlier in the week. And I mean, I do have these three with the inclusion of Randy Orton. And I don't know how we get there, but I'll get to that after the main event of the show. I got some thoughts to run by you. But
Okay.
So the next match, we have Rhea and Rio, as they call him, and going against Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. This match kind of cooked. It was pretty good. Good action.
Oh, I was going to say exact thing. It cooked. Yeah. These women cooked.
They did. And with the whole inclusion of Raquel Rodriguez and Stephanie Vaquer. So Stephanie needed a boot a few weeks ago. Now she's running at full speed. It must be a miracle injury. It obviously doesn't work, right? But it was interesting.
Actually, no. Like, she was posting photos of her foot, and it was bruised to kingdom come. Oh. I mean, the boot just it limits movement of that joint of the ankle, so she doesn't have to move it while walking. It's probably more of a just precautionary thing,
right?
But still, yeah. So they needed to get ahead of this, because Roxanne needs Raquel. Raquel.
We keep confusing the two names. It's not like they look the same.
Raquel needs to fight for this title and probably win this title, and then I don't know where you go with. Do you give another shot to the Judgment Day girls for the tag titles?
Well, after SmackDown, Kiana James and Julia are the number one contenders. So
yeah.
Which I don't get.
But do they really have a shot at winning?
No, and this is what I'm getting at is like, I hate when they have mid-card champions and they don't know what to do with them. And so they're like, tag team. Yeah. Tag team titles. And it's like, she's a champion already.
Julia 2 belts.
Well, did you hear Kiana? She's going to win the Rumble and win the World Championship. She's going to be triple belt holder. She's going to be a triple title winner. But anyway, yeah, Raquel and Stephanie need to handle business. I don't know if...
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm getting at is with Roxanne and Liv and Raquel, there's too much weirdness going on that, like, they can't come out of Mania together, all of them. Like, I think Judgment Day is going to disband here soon, especially after the performance Finn Balor put on with CM Punk on Monday and kind of made it like he was a face. He celebrated with Palm rose the hand, so maybe Liv takes a problem with that, but I have Liv Morgan winning the Rumble and going to Mania. So I guess the conversation is whether it's going to be against Raquel or if it's going to be against Stephanie. Because right now...
I think it makes more sense if it's Raquel.
I do too. I just don't see them taking a hot commodity like Stephanie Vaquer and not having her go in as champ either. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I'm just going off of what Triple H would do. What I think. I just think that he would rather her go in. But it makes more sense for Raquel. You're right. For Raquel and Liv. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, in this case, so Saturday Night Main Event, does Liv blame Raquel for, like, you're getting too focused on other stuff when you could have helped us. Like, we should have won this. I think there's going to be dissension coming out of this. Even though Raquel was doing the thing that Liv wanted her to do, her attention was elsewhere, and she didn't help them. So I think that there's going to be dissension here for sure. And I think going into Rumble, like, Judgment Day is not going to be what it is right now. I mean, Dom is already hurt. JD's hurt. Mm-hmm. Finn Balor might be a face. I mean, you just have 3 girls. Is it going to be the all-girl Judgment Day? I don't know. Maybe. But anyway, so, yeah, the match cooked. Rhea and Io, you expect nothing less. I mean, they're always going to put in the good work. So so that was good. Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles. I think it's match of the night. I would put it match of the
night. Agreed. Agreed.
Seeing AJ hit that Kinshasa was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it just makes you think like, okay, he wanted maybe one more match with Shinsuke Nakamura because he is going to retire at Rumble, and they have a lot of history. Um, I don't know. Like, there's been rumors that he wants to make this his last year. So if it's his last year, I kind of have a hard time believing it's going to end in the beginning of the year.
Well, all right. He did say 26 is going to be his last year. He never said I'm gonna have a retirement tour, or he said, "Oh, I'm gonna take the whole year."
Right.
Could be at the beginning, could be in the middle. It, honestly, in my opinion, it's looking towards he's gonna retire at Royal Rumble.
I mean, which he could. But when you're in like this mindset of like he's the phenomenal one, he's so much history in wrestling, it's
Mhm.
a big moment. If you're gonna retire this soon into the year, why not wait 2 months and do it at WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all? Why would you do it at Royal Rumble? You know, that's where I'm coming from. Is I would.
Well, maybe he's like John Cena. He doesn't think he has much to give.
Isn't that's
Um,
crazy by the way? Because John Cena wrestled better this retirement tour than he has in many years. I don't got it anymore.
absolutely.
Get close.
Well,
Get
all
close.
right. So, A- AJ Styles is also he when he got to WWE. I kind of feel like he was in there on borrowed time because um toward the end of his TNA run, he was out having back issues, which he said he resolved doing DDP yoga. But you know, the caliber of matches he put on top of all the spots he put his body through. I mean, it was, time will tell, how long he could go, and then he come out. 2026 will be his last year,
Yeah.
so maybe all that compounded, and we're here now.
It could be. It very well could be. But needless to
And
say,
then, or maybe he did it because he's like, I don't want to take the shine off Cena's retirement, so I'll stick it out for a couple more months.
could be. Could be. Maybe he was going to do it last year. Yeah. Um, I mean, if he does retire, perfect sense to go out to Gunther, given the whole story that's being played. I mean, he's John
Yeah,
Cena's like, you know, perfect,
I mean,
opponent, and then
yeah,
Gunther retired him. He has a issue with the respect, and now that he's going to retire him, I like it, but I just wish he'd wait till Mania because it would. WrestleMania crowd is going to be way hotter than a Royal Rumble crowd. I don't care what part of the world it's in. I just think WrestleMania is like this is the Super Bowl, so like go out in the Super Bowl. But either way, it doesn't matter. This match with Shinsuke Nakamura was fantastic, and this just goes to
hmm
show if you just let Shinsuke actually do Shinsuke things, he's going to put on crazy matches too. Like he put on a great match with uh it was Carmelo, right, for the US title. It wasn't Ilya Dragunov, it was Carmelo.
yeah,
Yeah.
Carmelo Hayes.
Shinsuke's phenomenal. Just use him. Don't put these masks and like make him do weird shit. Just let him cook. Look, he's a phenomenal wrestler. So phenomenal forearm. He beats Shinsuke, show of respect and all that. So
Styles Clash.
oh yeah, no, yeah, because when he flipped, he caught him in the Styles Clash and put him down. So
Yeah,
phenomenal forearm
yeah.
into the Styles Clash. You're right. But yeah, match of the night. So now we got to go to the main event, which is Randy Orton
hmm
versus Trick Williams, who is fucking dude. He's like my favorite thing on wrestling right now. He is so damn good. Versus
I keep telling you, you got to watch NXT,
dude,
man.
but okay, NXT or not, the way this man like can carry himself on the mic and his character, this is one of the best characters I've seen in a very long time.
It's also not new,
It's not
man. He's
new,
been
but
doing it for years in
it's new to
NXT.
me. Damn it.
One once he separated from Carmelo, he was able to show off everything about himself and then grow. This was he's him, man. I mean, that's Carmelo's gimmick, but Trick Willie is the guy.
Is lemon pepper steppers. But so okay, we got Randy Orton, Trick Williams, Damian Priest, Sami Zayn. It got a lot of "this is awesome" chance. It deserved it because these guys
Oh yeah,
just put on a great match. The draping DDT to Trick Williams and Damian Priest was pretty cool.
mm-hmm.
I don't think we had any debate of who the winner was going to be because it's in Canada.
No.
So, and given the whole story that's being told with Sami and Drew, it's one of these things, brother, where Sami Zayn won, and he's going to face Drew next week, and he's going to lose. And then my questions now that I have for you from this main event. If it's just Drew and Jacob and Cody heading toward a Mania program, what of Sami Zayn at WrestleMania?
I don't know.
You just give him a hometown win to make him lose, and then you got no plan for him because he's not in the Rumble. He's not going to have any micro feud to set up unless he's in Chamber.
I don't. It's something they got to figure out. I mean, you can't overlook his interactions with Damian Priest also, because he said, don't get in my way on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So maybe there's something there. But as far as him being world champion this year, it really doesn't look like it's gonna happen this way because there's so many chefs in the kitchen, man.
And that's the thing is like, so it just, I don't know what you do with him. I think he has a better shot winning the World Heavyweight Championship on Raw than he does winning the Undisputed Championship.
There's a lot of chefs in that kitchen as well, man. I just figure like if wherever you put him, either Raw or SmackDown, either or situation, he's gonna get lost in the sauce, man.
I mean, eventually, he has to win a championship. He's the ultimate underdog.
Next year.
What are we treating us like a Chicago Cubs fan? Well, we always got next year.
Well, all right. So on Raw, you have Punk, you have Finn Balor, you have Braun Breaker, you have Seth Rollins. When he gets back, he's gonna be thrown right back into the mix. You got LA Knight, which he's always gonna be in the mix now. I don't see where you fit in the Sami Zayn. Honestly, I really don't.
I know, but
when you bring him back down to NXT, have him win the NXT title, maybe.
Oh, brother. That's the thing, dude. Is like you can't like with Sami like every few years, like okay, Chamber or Rumble is in Montreal, and like let's give him a title match against Roman, he'll lose. Let's give him a title match against Drew, he's gonna lose. Unless okay, the way they've been treating this year, he could very well win and go into WrestleMania as champion. He could. I have no idea what they're doing anymore.
All right, fine. Or what? Maybe you do a Jericho fast count finish, and then at the end of the day, hey, this didn't happen.
Yeah,
and you give the title right back. If he does win the championship, it's not gonna be a long title.
It's a very short term thing.
Yeah, so maybe a week. Because I honestly don't see any scenario where they're gonna go with him because there's so many guys. Like Cody's gonna be there, Drew's gonna be there,
right?
Randy's gonna figure into this. I don't know if there's room for a Sami Zayn.
I agree.
Unless something happens where like a Daniel Bryan situation happens or a Kofi Kingston situation goes where out of nowhere he gets white fucking hot. And then there's no denying that, hey, we need to put the belt on him. I don't see it happening because
he's just the ultimate.
I just don't see it.
Underdog. Yeah. But that's all he'll ever be. But so I said I have questions. Here's the next part. If we go Drew versus Jacob versus Cody with the result of this match, what of Randy Orton at WrestleMania? He's gonna team with I Show Speed, take on Jelly Roll, and like Randy Orton deserves a main event scene this year. He puts in great work.
But
And here's the other thing too. We still don't know who attacked Jacob Fatu. Because Drew says
maybe it's
he
Randy
didn't
Orton.
do it. Could it be Randy?
Maybe it's Randy Orton, and then he figures into this match, fatal four-way.
Which is what I predicted. So I just
or what if it's going back to the last question? What if it's Sami Zayn?
It could. It very well could.
And then a heel Sami Zayn turns champion.
Oh my God. I don't like him as a heel. Even when he did like the stuff with Johnny Knoxville and the whole like conspiracy, I didn't like any of that. But to each their own. But yeah, that was my questions coming out. Is like Sami won for the feel good Montreal moment. Mm-hmm. He's gonna go to Riyadh where he's very well popular there and lose, unless they pull a miracle. So it's like, what of Randy Orton? What of Sami after Rumble? Like, because Sami won't be in the Rumble, so it's not like he can have something pop off to lead to a Mania program. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. But it was nice to see him win. It's nice to see maybe he's gonna take out Drew, but he's never beaten Drew. They keep playing this up. He's never beaten Drew. 11 times he's never beaten him. Could this be the one? And I don't know. I just don't think he's gonna win at Rumble. So.
I mean, unless they go with it, they have their little feud, and then wait for Cody and Jacob to resolve their feud, for Cody come back into this feud, and then that's when they have their resolution, and then go back to Drew and Cody at Mania.
Yeah. Well, I do think that going into Mania, like from now till Mania, we're going to end up starting to see security footage of like what happened to Jacob. We're going to see it wasn't Drew, and it's going to lead to more questions. Cody, you attacked me.
Is it going to be like very pixelated?
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh, we had some forensic video. Guys, just take a deep, closer look and unscramble the footage, and then it's Triple H.
He was getting way too popular, and we wanted Roman back, so... Anyway, so now we need to segue, because, folks, this is going to be a good episode. Stick around. We got to talk about Rumble and Mania real quick. So, going into Rumble, what are some things we could possibly see coming out of this? What the current landscape? Like, who do we have as a Rumble winner potentially going into Mania?
Someone who needs it.
Well, I don't think this guy needs it, but I think Roman wins.
Oh, just to write the landscape. Yeah, I mean, they're already advertising him.
They should have never done that. Why? If he's gonna make an appearance and say I'm going to the Rumble, fine. But if you're just gonna show a graphic, oh, Rumble. It's like, well, just have him surprise it then. He's not even here to tell you that. You know, so it's something that going into, this is actually a good moment I was going to bring up to you. When you would watch old Rumbles, all the surprise, you tune into Rumble to see like who could possibly be in the Rumble match. What returning people, you know, what would have happened when John Cena got, you know, healed up from his injury? And then they say the Monday before he's coming back at the Rumble. You lose the big pops that way. Like when you have people announcing they're coming back. Look at what happened to Charlotte last year. She came back and said, I'm going to win the Rumble. Then she did, and everyone hated her. If she would have just been a surprise entrant, I don't think the hatred would have been as bad. Because they didn't expect her to be there. So, I don't know. I think that Roman should have been a surprise. I think they need to have a lot more surprises. You know, if it is the regular roster, you're like, why am I watching this? It's going to be the same Final Four, whatever, you know, so.
Well, Roman wasn't gone because of an injury. He was gone because What, he didn't want to see the Usos till Christmas?
And now we're past Christmas. He's like, all right, I'll come back.
Yeah.
I'm not mad anymore.
Well, if you go the Roman route, obviously the story writes itself. Where all is wrong in the land. I gotta correct these injustices. I gotta be on top again. Yeah. I'm just looking at other scenarios where it doesn't necessarily have to be Roman Reigns. Um, Seth, I think it's too soon with the shoulder. Um, we could go Braun Breaker.
But then that's predictable. Because, like, okay, you just want him to face Punk at Mania.
This is where...
If it gets to be predictable, you got to pivot.
Well, all right, so you're going for unpredictable. That's where I feel like you can't rule out the possibility of LA Knight winning a Rumble.
True.
Because he's not advertised. He's gone because the Vision took him out. And then what way to just climb back in and the Rumble and just jumpstart, your career and get yourself a title shot at Mania. All the while you're in there, you're spoiling the Vision's plans, because I can see the Vision, the Bronze and Austin Theory and Logan Paul just like teaming up, just eliminating people, and just out of nowhere, just LA Knight's music hits. He's going to the ring like a bat out of hell, and hey, you guys fucked my my last few months up. I'm gonna mess you up right now, and none of you are gonna win the Rumble.
Yeah, I mean, but are you ready for this? Are you ready for the best thing we're going to talk about on the show? If LA Knight wins and CM Punk and him face at WrestleMania, we're going to have face versus face. Shout out to Ruthless Talk.
I wasn't ready for it. I mean, he doesn't have to come back as a face.
True. He could be a tweener.
Yeah.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
But I think at this point they want him as a face. So yeah, that if those were your concerns, yeah, that would be an issue. I'm just going by who just needs a little jolt in their system. And right now, for me, LA Knight seems to be that guy that just, hey, we've tried something but didn't fully commit, and then you just fell by the wayside. We're trying to get you going again. We didn't fully commit. Now you just fell back down. Now is your chance to fully commit by giving him a Rumble win.
And there's a rumor. I read it online. You can believe anything you read online. Mm-hmm. That WWE Unreal. You saw the part where he's like reprimanding LA Knight for screwing up the finish of the Money in the Bank. I think this show, to a degree, is also scripted to make you think you're getting the real vision of what's happening, but they're swerving you, because I think that was the finish of that Money in the Bank match was probably always designed to be that way. And I think that they played this story of like, oh, he fucked it up, and then he's reprimanding him, and then it makes you think, yeah, Triple H don't like this guy. Maybe for a surprise, they're going to push him to the moon, and you don't suspect it. Maybe. And I think, now that I'm talking about this, a random thought that just popped in my head. What if they know that we're catching on to them and how predictable they can be? That Unreal is a scripted real show?
Yeah.
To throw you
Unreal's
off
a work
of other shit, right? Like, they give you little tidbits.
Unreal's a total work.
That's why Paul Heyman is laughing.
Or it's a performance art.
Yeah. For sure. So, yeah, I mean, I have Roman winning the Rumble. Okay. Seth Rollins, I agree. It's too soon to come back.
So if you don't go Roman, though, who would be your choice?
LA Knight makes sense. The problem is I just don't. I don't know. It's like a Sami Zayn situation. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. They're always around it, but they never get it. So I don't know if I'm invested enough. Like, I want to see him like kind of snap.
Well, here's the thing with LA Knight. He's never really been around it. It's like, oh, we're gonna give you this U.S. title as a consolation. Oh, because you should have won Money in the Bank, but we gave it to Damian Priest, and he didn't fuck all with it. Uh,
Don't disrespect Senior Money in the Bank. um,
yeah, what's he done since?
I know. I agree. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think that Sami won't be in it. I don't want Cody to win it. Seth isn't going to be around. Braun Breaker's too predictable.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like after last year with the whole Cena and Cody match, even though we know what they're going for, it still fell flat. I don't know. I think they need a couple of strong main events here, and Roman and Punk is that strong main event. It's a safe bet. You know, I mean, you can get there different ways.
So he goes after the B title.
That's the other problem. That's where they backed themselves into a corner. Is they keep disrespecting that title. Even Drew's like, oh yeah, this is the title. Whoever's over there is not this.
Well,
you know,
Roman could be like, whatever title I'm holding is the A title.
Well, he can fix it. He can remedy it. I don't know. I'm going to still say Roman. If LA Knight wins, I'm not surprised. It would be refreshing. I just don't know. On paper right now, if you are like, I'm buying WrestleMania on the ESPN app, if you don't have a VPN, and you're, you know, I'm going to stream this, I'm paying for WrestleMania. Does LA Knight and CM Punk whet your palate a little bit? Are you like, ooh, I got to see that. That's a main event.
I think they can sell this match. They can sell this PLE for sure. Both tremendous on the mic. Never doubt Punk.
Oh, I don't doubt Punk. I doubt
and then you got someone that can cook on the mic as well.
I know. Well, like I said, we're really down the rabbit hole of LA Knight. I think that I'll reserve my hesitation, but I just feel like LA Knight closing night one as champion versus Roman Reigns closing out night one as champion.
If it's Roman and Punk, it's a night two.
Over
no doubt.
Drew, Cody, Jacob, Randy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if that includes a Cody heel turn.
Absolutely. Punk and Roman to end WrestleMania. That closes the show.
I mean, CM Punk deserves that true main event. Like, he was the main event.
No, but
like night two, end of WrestleMania.
But you got two marquee guys.
Yeah.
Two marquee guys. That trumps a Cody heel term any day, in my humble opinion.
All right, I'm with you. So now we need to switch gears to the women's Royal Rumble. I don't know if you have any surprises or whatever. I do think Charlotte and Alexa have a small dissension to lead to a Mania match. I don't think that they break up and they're like heel turns. I just think that they'll have issues to work out and they'll come out of it as friends still at the end of the day. But I think they lead to a Mania match.
Well, so if they were to break up, it's too soon because they haven't built that doubt in anyone's mind yet. Like if you saw on SmackDown, they're still really good. So, yeah, that doesn't make sense for them to break up. Like a little dissension doubt. Like, hey, Charlotte, why'd you eliminate me? Yeah,
like, can I trust you?
Sure.
And then they come out of the match like they end up like shaking hands. They trust each other. Like they just need to have that little like sibling rivalry. Like I gotta mess you up before we love each other. Like we gotta. But yeah, so there's that. I have Bianca Belair winning. I have her coming back. I don't know if she's fully healed. Really? That finger looked gnarly the last time I saw it on, whenever she posted a video or whatever.
So you no longer have Liv Morgan winning the Rumble.
No, I have Liv Morgan going to Mania. I don't have her winning the Rumble. I have Bianca winning. If Bianca's back. If she's not back, Liv Morgan's winning. I would have Liv maybe win Elimination Chamber and go to Mania. But Bianca her winning the Rumble is a very easy segue to get her into the Jade Cargill program. Because if she comes back and just says, I got beef with Jade, like Jade never really did her wrong. So it's like, I think that winning the Rumble, I'm saying I have to because maybe bring my friend back from being a heel or whatever, you know.
Well, that's 2 straight years, man, where the person has come off from a long layoff and just injected to the main event right away. 2 years in a row.
Well, yeah, but it's Bianca Belair and it's Jade Cargill. Last year, I don't think anyone wanted to see Charlotte versus Tiffany. I think they wanted something better for Tiffany. And I think this year, like, Bianca and Jade is 2 powerhouses that can go at it at Mania. And that's an easy way to get to it. But here's another idea that people are saying. What about Tiffany Stratton winning the Rumble? I don't like it, but
I don't either. And the same problem exists with that, too.
True.
She's had a long layoff, comes out of nowhere, and you're going to win the title. Here's a dark horse. Jordynne Grace.
Well, I mean, because she's already involved in that title.
Yeah. And what, like, Jade can just deny her until the cows come home. If you win the Rumble, hey, deny me now. You and me have to face off.
You saying that kind of makes me dig it. I kind of dig Jordynne Grace winning it just for that reason. Like, it's a good story. You know, like she wanted no part of her at SmackDown. Yeah, I kind of dig it. What about Nikki Cross? No, I'm just kidding. She's not winning the Rumble.
All right, what you scared me when you said Nikki.
Yeah, Nikki Bella.
Oh, I would lose my shit if Nikki Bella was in this Rumble and won it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. No, for sure. But I mean, I really think it would be between if Bianca's back and if she's not and Liv Morgan. I think it's kind of set in stone. I don't want to see Tiffany come back and win to face Jade at WrestleMania. You know, I don't want that.
Do you think she comes back though?
I think so. I think that this is one of the matches I predicted. Is I like Tiffany versus Julia for the United States Championship, and maybe Julia and Kiana James eliminate Tiffany, and that sets up the program. Those are the things I'm talking about. There's micro feuds within the Rumble, and I think that last year there was none of that in the Women's Rumble. It was a terrible Rumble. It was not good. So this year, I think having those micro feuds is going to be essential in this match. And I like Tiffany coming back, but I like her going against like Julia, you know, like, because you got to build prestige to that title. You have to.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure.
And Tiffany can do what Becky did over on Raw with the Intercontinental title. So here's a question for you. Does AJ Lee come back at the Royal Rumble?
Yes.
You think so?
I mean, both her matches were first, so her first match back was against Becky, and then she did the one where she teamed up with Punk, and then she did the War Games.
Yep.
Yeah, so she needs a Rumble under her belt. So
she's never been in the Rumble, right?
No, so she can. I mean, she doesn't have to last long. She can get eliminated by Becky.
I'll throw this out to you. I like AJ Lee maybe coming back at Chamber because it's in Chicago. Coming back for the Chamber match. I don't think she'll do Rumble and Chamber. I don't think. And with her political stances, is she going to really go to Saudi Arabia? Where they kind of look down on women sometimes. I mean, it's gotten better in the wrestling community. as far as women and all that go over there. But maybe she just says it's not for me.
I just thought of this freaking. There's gonna be no skin in that Rumble. There's gonna be no skin in that Rumble match.
Nope, they're all gonna look like Nia Jax out there, covered neck to ankles. But which you don't need to show skin when you got talent. Sometimes I was trying to be politically correct on the show here, but
Hey! I'm going to be. I'm a full-blooded straight male. I want to see women's skin in that Rumble.
Nikki Bella's coming to the rescue. Don't worry. But so yeah, that goes to Rumble. So the last thing I want to talk about. It's better to do this. You saw my prediction video. You better.
Not all of it.
I'm just kidding. So
not all of it.
I predicted like 15 matches, and I think that coming out of Rumble, I got Charlotte and Alexa. I have Roman and Punk.
Yeah.
I got Drew, Jacob, Cody, and Orton.
Okay.
Pause. I got to look at. I have it in my notebook. See what I mean?
Sorry for blowing your spot there.
A pause is a wonderful thing. And now, I have Stephanie versus Liv Morgan.
That's the only one I'm iffy on.
I do have AJ Styles and Gunther. I think that if in my world, he could honestly retire at Rumble. But maybe this match is inconclusive. It doesn't have a true finish. And then it leads to the Mania match where, okay, we're both going to put our career on the line. And then AJ loses.
Selfishly, absolutely. Yeah. I think he's gone here.
I know. I know. I have Bianca and Jade for the title.
Okay.
I got AJ Lee and Becky Lynch for the IC title. That's a no-brainer. That's going to happen at Mania.
Yeah.
That's happening. I have Dom Mysterio versus Finn Balor for the IC title.
For the IC title?
But Dom has to come back.
Okay. Yeah.
And Finn Balor has to decide, well, I didn't beat Punk. I'll go after the Intercontinental Championship. Unless he's kicked out of Judgment Day for not putting the boots to Punk when he had the chance. I have that. I had Carmelo Hayes versus Ilya Dragunov for the U.S. title, but now after SmackDown, that's not going to happen. So that's, one miss. I had, hear me out, I don't know how we get there, but I had Usos versus New Day versus Lucha Brothers for the tag team titles. Rey Fenix has to come to Raw.
I honestly think it's going to be they're running back Uso versus Uso.
You really think so?
After the terrible shit that they put on at 40? Absolutely.
But how do they make it better? All they are super kicks and splashes.
Well, they're a couple of years older. Jimmy had a taste of being singles away from the bloodline. Jay has something to prove. They both got something to prove, and this time the roles are reversed. Jimmy's going to be the face, Jay's the heel. Even though he's selling hella merch, but I really think this would be an opportunity. If they wanted to run it back, that they run it back.
Right. Hear me out. This is a far-fetched one. Tag team title TLC, but the women. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky versus Asuka, Kairi Sane versus Lyra and Bayley versus Nia and Lash.
I mean, it gets everyone on the card.
That's what I'm getting at. Get people on the card.
Okay.
And when people are going to expect one of the men's titles to be in a TLC match because we didn't get it last year. What if they throw the curveball and say it's the women's turn? They're going to do it. Put them all in a big spot. It'll be a spot match.
Yeah.
Nia Jax doing a 450 splash off the ladder, Um, if Seth is back, I have Braun versus Seth.
Okay.
If Seth shows up at the Rumble or Chamber, he's facing Braun Breaker at WrestleMania. That's a good Mania blow-off feud. If he's not back, maybe I do say we go predictable and Braun wins the Rumble and faces Punk, because I don't know what else to do with Braun. You should like this one. This should wet your whistle here. I like Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi. And I have Oba winning that, by the way. I think the micro feud gets set up in the Rumble. I think Brock is at Rumble. We can agree on that. Saudi loves them some Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but is it too soon to put a newcomer with a mainstay?
Not when it's Oba Femi. Trick Williams, yeah, he's not facing Brock, but like Oba, if you want to, it's like sacrificing your going out monster for the coming up monster,
All right, yeah, I do see a scenario where Brock does the favors. It just something tells me that's just too soon.
Well, like I told you on the unreleased episode, because we tried this already, Oba Femi didn't even lose the NXT title.
No,
he put it down because
he relinquished.
They think so highly of him that like you're not losing the title to go to the main roster. You're gonna stay on track and come to the main roster. And he needs something. If you're gonna treat him that special, he needs something special at Mania, and that would be Brock. Or you can go the least attractive, the least attractive option, and have him win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Okay, if they do go this route, I'm curious to see how it's built.
Right.
So
we'll have to start in the Rumble, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Brock will only be around like twice from Rumble to Mania.
See that's another thing. If from Rumble to Mania twice, the build-up's not going to be good enough for Oba Femi.
True.
It looked like you just threw stuff at the wall. Hey, does this stick?
Right. And then I have Julia versus Tiffany, U.S. title. And I have Cody versus Randy versus Jacob versus Drew. And I think the driving point of this match is going to be who attacked Jacob. And in my world, I have everything kind of pointing towards Orton. And everyone thinks like, yeah, you've done this before. You are the killer that'll do that if Drew is truly innocent. And I think that maybe Orton wins. And then after Orton... Now, this is kind of overbooked. Orton wins. Footage gets shown that he isn't the one who did it. And it shows Cody do it. And then Cody turns on Randy and says, I'm getting that title back. Jacob took it from me. I'm glad I kicked his teeth in. I'm going to take it from you. And, set up a program. That's just a hopeful thinking. But it's kind of like what I'm going toward.
Okay, if you turn Cody heel, who's QB1? Now we're talking about the face.
Didn't you hear Road Dogg? It's R-Truth. No,
all right.
Randy could do that.
I would love to see.
Randy could do it for a while. Because he'll be the champion.
He'll be the champion, but he won't be the guy. Like, Cody doesn't have the championship right now, but he's still the guy.
Okay, let's get philosophical. What do you consist... Like, the things that consist of a QB1? Does a QB1 have to be a face?
John Cena. Yeah, absolutely. John Cena didn't turn heel all those years because there was nobody. like right now, who would you pick to turn Cody heel?
Well, like when Roman was heel on his long journey as champion, he still did like
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Fallon and stuff. He wasn't a good guy on TV, but he still did the interviews and stuff. Cody could still do that. I got you thinking a little bit. You got me thinking a little bit.
No, I, I'm thinking of a response to that. They still didn't essentially didn't have the guy. I mean, Roman was, they need a face to replace the face. That's what I'm trying to get
Right.
at. Like that's why Cena never turned heel. And when Roman won it, they didn't have a guy.
You don't think CM Punk could do it? Seth Rollins, when he comes back, maybe as a babyface?
No, dude. Last time Seth Rollins had it, what happened?
Sure, I'll give you that.
I mean, Punk's doing his thing on Raw, but we all know he's on his way out, like sooner than he is on his way in. I didn't say that right, but you get
I
what
get
I'm saying.
the analogy, yeah.
Yeah, Cody still has some years left.
Cody's only 40. 41?
Exactly.
40? He's our age.
Yeah, he exactly. He's our age, so he's got some time.
You could have Roman be the guy. He's a babyface right now. He wants to do more dates this year.
Yeah, but he still won't do. He's still not going to do all the dates. Cody's always going to be there.
Is he?
I still don't. I still say you. Or look, we all want Cody to be heel. You need the other. You need somebody to step up.
Step up or step out. Yeah.
Yeah, step up or step aside. And for a long time, nobody was when Cena was there.
Yeah. But remember, if it gets too predictable, you got to pivot. Maybe you pivot. For those watching, if you haven't watched Unreal,
but our truth,
that's the guy.
Ron Killings needs to main event.
Yeah, I love how everyone at the writers' table is talking about what can we do for this match. What can we do for this match? And Road Dogg are just like, I mean, our truth wants to cut his hair. We can let him.
Just let him do it.
Watching that show, by the way, side topic. If he can be a writer in that room, me and you are more qualified. We can write for that show. But anyway, we've talked enough. If you agree, drop it in the comments below. If you don't agree, drop it in the comments below. This is a wild episode. We went from Saturday Night Main Event to Rumble to Mania. We should have just been all the way to SummerSlam at this point. But anyway, we only got a short amount of time. So if you are new here, be sure to subscribe. We do drop wrestling content for your viewing pleasure all the time. And make sure there's an affiliate link in the description box below. Make sure you click it. All of our merch that we are affiliates with, NBA, NFL, WWE, all the good stuff, you're going to buy the merch anyway. But this way you just support your boys, and there's nothing wrong with that. So MVP, until next week, we'll see you on the next one.